Hey guys, welcome back to Long Live the Queen. My name is Virgil, and I'm sure you already know that. Today we are starting on day 31. I'm showing myself as being cheerful and willful, along with very lonely, and in between angry and afraid. It's been so long since I played this game, week 32. It's been so long since I played this game that I don't know what I was going for originally. So I'm going to assume I'm doing the Lumen route. So let me just get onto that. I'm sorry, I cannot think straight right now. I had a couple panic attacks a few days ago, and my medicine is still working out of my system right now, my emergency medication. So I'm just trying to focus and get my motor skills going back in. Let's see here. My mood is willful, cheerful, and lonely. I get a bonus to conversation and athletics, but a penalty to weapons, intrigue, and military. Okay, so Lumen I've already maxed out. I don't need to do Lumen anymore. But it would be nice to have some reflexes in, so. But next, I do need to start focusing on weapons, I believe. No, I need to do military, so I need to get myself angry. So let's go ahead and do the agility thing, do my reflexes. You practice tennis against multiple opponents, learning to judge at a glance when a ball is too far away to reach in time. You practice chasing a small dog through the castle gardens, leaping over uneven stones and dodging through branches. You practice touch blocking skills at full speed, deflecting hands before they can reach you. You practice running through a field, dodging balls that are thrown at you from all sides. Things have been so settled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as prizes to the winners? The winners will have the option of taking up royal appointments. It's a recruitment drive. Very well. I will draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers, pretty but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. Someone on hall duty is being lazy. Those flowers should be replaced. You continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift to the ride from Kegel. From the Duke? No, my lady, a merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment from the Cavalier River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates! There is a little card with the box, with our compliments to House of Krylet. You pop one of the chocolates in your mouth. Delicious. Suddenly you feel very cold. The world seems darker, colors less bright. You worry that perhaps you shouldn't have eaten so much candy and try to ignore the feeling of illness. Well, there's my first death. Not even 10 minutes into the video. Death by chocolate. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her, but it doesn't have to be in this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. So obviously, poison was the biggest thing that I failed. I don't know what to do now. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you want me to start a new game and try and get to the ending of the game, and I can just go a different route. I have beaten this game many times before, but keep in mind there's all sorts of different choices you can make that affects the outcome of the game, and there's all different kinds of endings. So you have all these different deaths, which I've been blasted by magic, I've gotten too close to a sword, and then I just got poisoned. There's also different endings and epilogues that you can get, along with different achievements you can get. So there's all kinds of different things you can do. So just let me know what you guys want to do. I hope you enjoy this playthrough. I'm actually going to play another separate game that is, let me see real quick. I'm going to play a short version of another game real quick. Kind of like as a, if you guys want to see this, if you guys don't want to see this, it's a little bit of a genetic survival game. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. So give me just 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. New game. So I played a little bit. I've never beaten this game. I don't know if there is an ending to this game. All I know is I actually had a lot of fun with it, and it does require a lot of thinking. Excuse me. I also find it very cute. Ugh, gotta love when it does that. It's a new game. Oh wait, that's why. So delete that. I'm pressing the wrong things all over again. Naming it Chip and Dale. I love the music of this game. It's really pretty. It's also ironically soothing, this game is. It's almost like Minecraft in a sense, but every choice you make actually has a tendency to get everybody killed. Ouch, that hurt. You're all alone, stranded on an island far away from home. I apologize, my nose is very nasally. I don't know what's going on. I might be trying to get sick, but here we go. Zoom with the mouse wheel or R and F to zoom. Move camera with left click and drag or use WASD or the arrow keys. Tilt and rotate. Right click and drag or use QETG to tilt and rotate. Click on Adam to select him. So his name's Adam. His little info's all right here. I swear to God, cat. Dog. Blake. Blake! Hey! Behave! Belladonna! Lay down! Behave. Try and see if you can still walk. While Adam is selected, click on a pause symbol above. symbol to move. What a long day. Time to get some sleep. At the beginning of each day, animals regain their action points, which are represented by the gems on their chest. Each performed action, such as walking, depletes 1 action point. Click on the end of the day button at the top of the screen or press space to end the day. I'm going to press space because I'm a rebel. There seem to be plenty of food on this island. Let's eat. Animals eat 1 food per day. Make sure Adam doesn't starve. The animal counter in the lower right corner displays how much food is consumed when ending a day. Next to it is the food counter displaying how much food has been collected. Select Adam, find a berry bush and move next to it, collect the fruits. This island seems to be deserted and a pathway of stones leads to another island in the distance. Animals grow older and die one day. The life bar shows an animal's current age and lifespan. If the bar is full, the animal dies. Move Adam to the flower part. In the day, if you need to refill your action points. Interact with the pointy travel stone to leave the island. Okay, so this is what they're talking about. This is when he's a baby. This is when he's a juvenile. Okay, so this is when he's born. This is when he's a baby and can do like this is when he's a baby and can do like 1 point. This is when he's a juvenile and gets those 2 points. This is when he's a young adult and has 3 points. And then this is his lifespan all the way until he dies and gets the age. There has his personal skills right here. His genes. Mutations, which you can select genes to mutate, and then his overall family tree. I can change the color in his name, so I can change these into different colors. I personally like blue, so I usually keep them blue. But I'm not going to change his name, it doesn't really matter in this long run. This is his rank. That actually is important based on the food status, as it says important when low on food. Alphas eat first, omegas eat last. Here's your settings, your nesting material, your food, how many animals are in the group, all of these tutorial buttons, and then his perception, which they will explain in a little bit. Select him again. So in tall grass you can only move so far as you can see, which obviously isn't too far. I'm next to the stone, so I have to get next to the stone. Now he's fully grown and has 3. Now let me fix that up real quick. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to travel. Behind you, the stepping stones crumble and splash into the ocean. It sounds like animals are living on this island. You smell the presence of a member of your species. You can toggle your senses by clicking on the button in the bottom right or pressing 1, 2, or 3 on your keyboard. Move around and use all your senses to find the member of your species. Offer it 5 food to join your group. So there's sight, there's smell, and there's hear. So right now we're just using sight, what we can visibly see right now. Next we're going to use smell, which is what we can smell nearby. This is actually affected by his... Let me find it. There's a gene that actually causes his sense of smell to be a lot better. But I can't remember a big pattern. I don't know. I can't remember it. But then also you have the medium ears that gives him +3 hearing, and you have the inactive medium ears. And then this is the hearing, which is affected by, of course, this gene. Sight is, of course, affected by this gene. Okay, here it is. This is what affects his smelling. This gene right here. So I'm gonna check around, see if I can smell them. I don't see them just yet. Supposedly another member on the island, so I'm gonna... There they are. So I can hear them right over there, but I can't see or smell them. But I'm out of points, so I'm going to do this. And a lot of times they tend to move. But this time they didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... This is Eve. Offer 5 for the junior tribe. The animal we found is a female called Eve. Adam and Eve seem to like each other. Let's start a family. An animal sex is displayed in the bottom left corner. Males have manes. You can use the tab key to switch between animals that still have action points left. Move your animals together and mate them. So they're already together. I personally like Eve. Eve is a really pretty girl. Let me go to the family tree real quick. So, the way we see this, she has both the A and B gene. Having the same immunity gene twice increases an animal's chance to get sick. So since she only has one of these genes, she has a higher chance to not get sick. But if she had 2 A's or 2 B's, she could get sick a lot quicker. She has high fertility rate. She has normal blood clotting. None of these pattern issues for her. She has no pattern. She has a beige pattern. She has brown horns. And she also has a gene for white horns, which obviously is a recessive gene. The brown is a lot better. Oh, she has a peacock tail. She has green eyes. She has moss brown fur. So the moss brown is the dominant trait. It also affects her camouflage. She has no melanism, so she can't be black. She has no albinism, so she can't be white. She has a peacock tail, which has no effect. It just gives her a look. She has the normal hind legs, which gives her 2 speed and 1 swimming. She also has claws on both her genes, which gives her +2 fishing on each. And she has a medium body, which gives her +1 to her normal stats. A poison body, she doesn't have the gene for. She has poison fangs. She has 2 eyesight. She has the savannah horns, which give her +1 strength. And then, of course, she has the medium ears. Now, Adam has home island immunity and immunity G, high fertility, normal blood clotting, a medium and thick density pattern, medium and big patterns, pattern shape D, which is his patterning right now, and then stripes, which affects his camouflage as well when in grass. He has the black patterning and the brown patterning, but the brown patterning is dominant in this case, so he has the brown on his back. Black and brown horns, but of course he doesn't have any horns, so these are just useless. He has the black eyes. He has the yellow and red fur, which obviously it turned him orange. No melanism, no albinism. He has a medium tail, which affects his cold resistance. He has normal hind legs. He has runner legs, so he doesn't have any claws. He has the big body. He has poison fangs, normal eyes, no horns, and then medium ears. So Adam is just your everyday average guy. So what we're going to do is do what the tutorial said and mate them. Eve is pregnant. She needs a nest to give birth. Building a nest uses nesting materials, which can be collected by clearing grass. Built nests decay over time and need to be repaired. Your nesting material counter is displayed on the bottom right. Find our natural nest or build a nest with Eve. Make sure Eve is in the end of the day. So there's a natural nest right here. So I'm going to move Eve over here, and then I'm going to have her collect food, which obviously she's not good at collecting food. So they're both tired. Go to sleep. And we got a baby! Your first offspring has been born. Let's see what it can do. Click on the newborn to open a skills tab in the left corner. So they have 4 to speed, 1 to swimming, 0 to flying, 2 to collecting, 2 to strength. They have venomous fangs, 6 to fertility, so they have very high fertility, high immunity, there's normal eyesight, normal hearing, normal smell, Normal defense. Stealth is about average. Poison resistance, 3 to cold resistance. And they don't have a big body. So what Adam's going to do is he's going to collect food while we're here. Eve is going to clear the grass. Because technically it's best to stay with the baby when they're in the nest still. If you leave the nest, you run the risk of the baby getting... Well, the baby leaves the nest, it runs the risk of getting picked up by birds. The baby's old enough to do their own thing. So we're all going to move over here. Each animal has its own set of skills. The numbers below the skill icon show an animal skill level. Some interactions require certain skills. If an interaction icon is orange, you can only have a small chance to succeed. Hover over a skill to see more information. Skills are defined by an animal's DNA, which we've already discussed. An animal's DNA consists of many traits which define appearance and skills. Each trait is defined by a pair of genes. Genes are inherited from an animal's parents. Each parent randomly contributes 1 gene of each gene pair. A gene's toolkit shows which skills are influenced. A gene pair can express complete dominance. Only the upper gene of the pair is active. Incomplete dominance, both genes blend together. Or codominance, both genes are separately expressed. Which we've already explained the mutations tab. Each animal has 2 mutation slots. Mutations don't affect the animal itself. They affect an animal's offspring by giving it a chance to express a selected gene. Confirming a mutation is irreversible. Select on mutation slot, select the gene, and confirm the mutation. So for this baby, I want them... So as you can see, this is more of the, you have to do certain things to, like you have to perform a lick, invite animals with this gene to your tribe, perform exploring grass, spend time in the heat, in the hot climates, that kind of stuff. Receive attacks. So, a useless gene. Additional information about an animal can be found in the bottom left corner. Animal ranks define who gets to eat if food is scarce. Alpha animals can exile omega animals. Status effects are displayed on the next rank. Click on the animal rank to change it. Finally, you can get an overview of your group in the family tree where you can change the names, gem colors, and rank of your animals. You can also filter your animals by skills and genes. Pay close attention to which animals you breed. Incest can quickly lead to sickness. Make sure each animal has 2 different immunity genes to prevent this. This is the end of the tutorial. Story begins here. Go and find the way back to your home island. Be aware many challenges await you. Adapt or go extinct. So that is just a basic tutorial of how this game is played. I hope you guys would enjoy this. This would be my next series to join in. I still have to finish Alien Isolation. It might have to be a restart on the game because it's been so long since I played it. And I hate doing that because I hate doing that to you guys because you guys seem to enjoy some of it sometimes. However, I do need to go back and finish it. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you guys would enjoy seeing this game more. I find it a cute and very relaxing game to play. There's a lot of thinking to it. I would like to see if there's an end to it, but the only way to know that is to actually play through it with you guys. So, see you guys later next time, and see you guys later next time. Ugh. I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya!